everyone says easy to use. It's one of my most hated phrases. It's either fast or easy to use or both. Like, I saw there was a good like meme on the programmer humor subreddit. It was like the Batman slap with Robin saying ship code faster and Batman being like a shut up slap around the face because like everyone says ship code faster. It's empty. It's an empty statement. It's like the aim of every dev tool pretty much is to help you ship code faster.
Yeah.
It's like so many B2B tools say grow your revenue. It's like that is the aim of literally essentially every B2B. Like you haven't told me anything about your tool at this point. And yeah, in the comments for that meme, there was lots of discussions about like the kind of what you say versus what people hear. Of like, you say ship code faster, they hear caveat, caveat, caveat. It's like in ads when you get the little asterisks of like terms like 80% sale asterisk, terms and conditions apply, customers must purchase at competing stores only and wearing 2 items of purple, or whatever silly caveats are in there. Like there's the developer equivalent of like, yeah, easy to use caveats so long as you're using an ideal use case and have no conflicting dependencies, or these kind of.
Yeah, because it's not that saying fast is bad, because like, for example, I see like Bun. Have you seen bun.sh? They're like kind of rebuilding alternative to using Node, essentially. But like everything is faster. And it seems like almost all of their marketing is essentially Jared, the founder, like demonstrating like clever like tricks he's written into the code that make it run way faster. And it seems to be really popular, that kind of stuff.
That's good. Yeah, it's always nice to see those evidence. And even evidence is a tricky one.
It's so easy to get caught in that trap of like fast, built by developers for developers, stuff like meaningless things.
Yeah, I think curse of knowledge comes into play quite a lot, if you've heard of that concept.
No.
Curse of knowledge. I came across this in, I think it was Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath was the book, where they talk about when you know what you're talking about, you can say a statement and you like have the unsaid paragraphs of information behind it. Like I can say, I help my clients create pages that are more relevant to their readers. And I know what I mean by that, but that can mean a whole load of things to the other person and what they interpret that to mean, and can mean a lot of confusion. They're like, what do you mean by more relevant? Do you mean to like personalize their names in there? Or it can, be interpreted in 100 different ways. Because I knew what I meant by that, like short phrase, but the other person doesn't.
Yeah.
And that comes into play a lot where it's like, oh yeah, it scales more easily. It's like, you know what you mean by that and why it scales more easily and everything else, but the reader doesn't. Especially when you start adding slightly fuzzy words such as developer experience in there. Of it improves developer experience. It's like, in what way? That's quite a big topic.